All right, now let's move on to the big story from over the weekend, and certainly a tragic one. Sky Eye 2 giving you this view above a fire explosion at a home in Plum. You can see that home absolutely decimated, reduced to rubble, and 2 others also destroyed in this.
It's just incredible. That explosion killed 5 people, including a child. And our Jessica Guay joins us live from near the scene in Plum. And Jess, what do you know at this hour about that?
Well, we certainly know Saturday was a day the Plum Borough community will never forget, and we can see debris from the explosion is still scattered around this neighborhood. The Plum Borough police chief tells us that 4 adults and 1 child were recovered from the scene after a home exploded on Rustic Ridge Drive just before 10:30. It didn't take long before the neighboring homes also caught fire. 3 houses were destroyed and about a dozen more were damaged. The medical examiner has not released the identities of the 5 victims. Plum Borough Police Chief Lanny Conley said 3 people were taken to the hospital to be treated for injuries. 2 of those people have been released from the hospital while 1 remains in critical condition. The chief also said that 57 firefighters were treated on scene for minor injuries. This tragedy has brought the community together. People have been donating lots of food and water. Last night we spoke with Andy Zarroli. He lives on Rustic Ridge Drive. He says it's really hard to think about what happened here. And like many other homes in the neighborhood, his windows and doors blew out and he was knocked off his couch.
I was in shock, and it was just really hard to understand what was happening. I was thinking that the fire was going to come across the street. It certainly looked like it. At the time, there was no way to know which direction it was going to go.
Now that we are at this phase, the cause and origin investigation of our fire marshal's office will begin in earnest. Please understand that this will be a slow and long process as things need to be tested, and there will be lots of forensic testing to be able to prove anything one way or another.
The borough has been rocked by explosions in the past. Last year in April, a home on Hialeah Drive was leveled, and in 2008, another home exploded on Mardi Gras Drive, and investigators say there was another explosion back in 1996. After this explosion, utilities to homes in this neighborhood, they were shut off due to safety concerns, but electricity has been restored to all but this immediate area here, and we're told that People's Natural Gas is now working on a plan to restore gas service in the neighborhood. We'll make sure to keep you updated. Live in Plum, Jessica Guay, KDKA-TV News.
And stay with KDKA throughout the day as we work every angle of this deadly home explosion. Look for live updates in our newscasts and be the first to know any new developments through the CBS Pittsburgh app. It is free in your app store.